Everyone, I am back with my rack to share with you, both of them. Yeah, to show you everything that I picked up from Atlanta, Georgia. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I went on a little solo road trip. I went August 22nd through the 26th, drove up there from Fort Lauderdale. It is about a 9-hour ride, and I hit so many shops, and I've got a lot of cool things to share with you. So let's just jump right into it. First thing, I picked this up from Dynamite Vintage for myself. I'll share some things that I picked up for myself first. Got this great belt. I mean, the most 80s thing ever. Gaudy. Many ways to style and wear, but I wear chain belts so incredibly often that this was kind of a no-brainer. So this was from Dynamite Vintage, which is actually in Athens. Really cool little spot an hour outside of Atlanta if you guys are ever visiting. I did also get this orange cotton blouse. This is no big deal. It's not vintage. It is just my color. I'm loving to wear it. Can't really go wrong. Another thing that I picked up that is no big deal, just like a cute little throw-on thing, nice natural fiber, that's always what I'm looking for. This is from Urban Outfitters. Just this really cute little yellow tie-dye sort of romper. It is more of a beach cover-up than anything else because it is quite short, but just a really cute, easy breezy throw-on kind of thing for a couple of bones. You can't beat it. Then on my way up to Atlanta, I did stop in Orlando, and I stopped at a really great buy-sell trade store that's called Avalon Exchange, and I picked this up for me. Really cute little Free People number. It was only 10 bucks. I just love stuff like this. I love the colors. I'm looking to layer a little bit more now that we're heading into fall, but being in South Florida, I don't really get the opportunity to do that. So I love pieces like this. It doesn't really add any warmth, but it does add a whole lot of texture, a little bit of color, and a really fun layer. I especially love all of the fringe. It looks like all secondhand fabric. Some of it's braided. I'm a sucker for Free People, guys, and that I cannot deny. While we're on the Avalon Exchange train, I'll also show off this guy. This I also picked up for me. Really cute button down by the brand Etro 42. I don't know if that's a diffusion line of Etro, which is a really great Italian brand, but look at the colors on this guy. This screams fall. I watched Beth of B. Jones Style YouTube video on how she styles button-ups in all of these crazy ways. So this one's a little bit more oversized, which I really like, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun styling it. And I will link that video down below. Make sure that you watch it. All right, let's keep it pushing. I'm gonna get into stuff that's more for you guys. So if you see anything here, please make sure to shoot me an email. Check Depop to see if it's listed. I can always do better if you reach out to me directly, again, via Instagram or my email address. But these things are all going to be for sale. And first of which is going to be a few jewelry items. I will just kind of pan over them really quick. I found these great sort of mid-century, very minimalist. I think they're just homemade brass animals. They do have little loops to be put on a pendant. They're quite large and in charge. I've got a giraffe and an elephant, really cute. I've got a little brass heart charm that says Mom on it, as well as a really cute brooch that's got a little monkey in a palm tree. That was definitely making me think of home while I was away. One piece that unfortunately is not for sale. A lot of you guys wanted these on Instagram. I am gonna keep them. These great gold hoops that have these lion heads here. Kind of a sucker for lion heads, kind of a sucker for just 80s gaudy gold goodness. I wish these were bigger even, but I'm at least going to wear them a handful of times. And if they do become for sale, you guys will be the first to know. Moving right along, this piece, I'm really excited about this piece, so let's share this. I got this at a little thrift store in Rome, Georgia, and I forget what the shop's called. I think it's called America's Thrift Stores. And guys, I think this is really quite old. We've got the snap closures here. We've got this semi-sheer, gorgeous to the floor, but not just to the floor, with two large slits. This is gonna be one of the few items I'll try on because I just really want you guys to get the full fantasy. I might keep this, but I don't know. I might have to wear it a few times. I just think it's so special, but just based on the seams and everything, I think that she's pretty old, but she is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with the print. I love the slits. It is like the perfect pre-fall piece because we've got a really beautiful, I mean, incredible dark floral that you could just layer so easily without packing on too much warmth, which I love. So let me know what you guys think about this piece. I think that it is kind of incredible. And then I did also find, was a really, I was having like no luck. I went to like 7 thrift stores in a row and then I found this guy. This is by Jill Rodriguez. This is a contemporary, or Gilles, I think is how you say it. Really fantastic, ethically made contemporary line that specializes in basics, but I'll throw up some images here. Beautiful, beautiful basics. I do believe this also came with a matching pair of shorts. I mean, they were sold separately but designed to wear together. So this is just a really great basic piece. Terry cloth material. Could not leave her behind, had to grab her. Then I did also get this button-down blouse. Love this. I mean, beyond animal print, because we've got the tigers, we've got the buffaloes, we've got the leopards, all here. Really cool little 80s number. Then I did also pick up this great 90s piece. I try to not pick up a ton of these type of blouses, though I'm kind of a sucker for them, but this one is particularly amazing with that incredible sleeve, and it's also got that nice slit up so you could show off your belly ring with your low-rise jeans if that's more your jam. Or I would personally just wear this with something high-waisted, and maybe even wearing like a turtleneck underneath in the fall time would be a cool way to layer that baby up. These two blouses I am super excited about. I found them in the same Goodwill. Again, I thought that I was striking out and I saw just a peek. Can you guys see a little peek of this pattern? And I was like, huh, and then I touch it and I'm like, and it is like delicious silk. And then I pull it out and it is none other than Christian Lacroix, and it is the most gorgeous blouse with all of these amazing patterns. I mean, it is 80s, 80s, 80s goodness. And I did pick her up for 6 buckaroos or something like that. I had to get this. So after I found this, I was like, oh, there's shit here. So I have to tear the place apart, you know, one piece. I'm like, usually items are not donated just solo. It's usually one fabulous person's closet. So I did also manage to find this gorgeous silk Escada blouse, which this was definitely owned by the same person. I mean, these are exquisite, you guys. Cannot say enough good things, in fantastic, fantastic vintage condition as well. Moving right along, a little dress that I found. I did find 2. I am such a sucker. This is so not seasonally appropriate, but I'm thinking maybe at one of my local markets where people are like, hey, it's not really fall here, someone will pick it up. And this is just this wonderful cotton made in Greece top. Love all of the braiding detail. Total sucker for those pieces. And then something that's a little bit more seasonally appropriate was another one that I picked up at Avalon Exchange. The coolest 80s plaid dress, giving a little bit of schoolgirl. It definitely reminds me of the movie Heathers. Nice long sleeves, but what took it over the top for me and made me think I've got to take this home with me are these big old buttons. So I'm absolutely in love with this piece. We've got the faux pockets, again in fantastic vintage condition. Moving right along to a couple of sweaters and blazers and jackets, things for those of you who experience cooler weather than I do. I did grab this Susan Bristol cardigan, just one of those that's a really fun layer. It's got every single color, mostly of the primary variety. It's just a lot of fun. It's sort of like a little bit of 90s Delia's a little bit, but this is actually made in the UK, and really nice material, very well made with those mother of pearl buttons as well. Then I usually pick this brand up, but I mostly really liked the fabric on this. This is an Anthropologie brand, so it's nothing like blow your mind. It's by Cousin Johnny, but I just thought this was a really cool piece. Cool little piece for Depop, you know, not gonna break the bank, not going to blow your mind, but it's really, really well made. And I know that this did not retail for nothing. Moving right along, I also found this actually with the Christian Lacroix and the Escada blouses, and that is this great blazer. I'm excited to style this one up. It's by the brand Kensington Square. Have this amazing, amazing print. It's 100% rayon, so it's a little bit more of a lightweight option that again is really fun to layer. Nice big pockets and just a nice oversized relaxed fit with this one large button kind of keeping it together if you must button it. But I love this guy, again in perfect condition. And then I also grabbed this at Avalon Exchange. This piece is killer. It is a 70s knit with balloon sleeves. We got this kind of tri-blend. And this baby goes all the way down to the floor. Huge pockets. I like the idea of kind of styling it as like a chic dress. I love the wooden buttons. I think that is such a nice little touch as well. But really, this is just the ultimate cool layering piece. It screams fall. There is no way I was going to leave her behind. Now, when I got back, of course I'm sick in the head, I had to stop at a few more places, so I did make a couple of stops and I want to share these with you guys. This is another one that's so summery but so cute. It is Lucky brand. It's this really cute little two-piece set. I do think it's designed to be a swimsuit, but now that Y2K is so popular, I think this is another one that would be really great for Depop. It is a nice larger size. I like the little details here. Again, not my usual jam, but caught my eye. I think it's the colors that kind of took it over the top for me. And then I picked this up, which I love it. It might make the camera go a little berserk because it is white, but it is this fantastic white lace tunic top from the 60s. It's got this incredible ruffled detail along the bottom. I mean, if you have a pair of little hot pants you could wear under here, I think that would be so cute. Or just a white slip dress with this worn open. It'll really take it over the top, but this is just one word, and that one word is precious. I love it. And then I did also pick up this 80s number. This needs a bath. I just wanted to feature it here for you guys. This really cool orange and red color block thermal. Again, thought this would be a really cool pre-fall piece. I'm just attracted to color, and I love that this is a very basic shape, but does have phenomenal colors. And then staying on the Y2K train, I did also pick up this little camisole. This is a Victoria's Secret one. Again, not my usual jam, but I was kind of craving buying some stuff. And then I did also get this. It is Betsy Johnson, but for Urban Outfitters, but it still is so cute. It's so Betsy. It's definitely reminiscent of the things that she was doing in the 90s with this kind of floaty sleeve, baby doll kind of style that you can cinch in at the waist. It's incredibly flattering. It's incredibly beautiful. And this one is listed. So if you want a slightly better deal on this, just make sure to reach out to me directly. And this is one that's modern, but I thought it was so good that I had to pick it up. So I did. And it is this fantastic blue and purple silk button-down blouse. I mean, it's really well made. Someone did cut the tag out, so I'm not exactly sure where she came from. But again, I think this is a great pre-fall piece, and the colors just do it for me. And then this one I think I'm going to keep too. I do need to doctor her up. She's got a little bit of damage here in the strap. These are actually so much harder to find these days. It's a true 90s little mini dress, and you just got to have a few of these in the collection. I think they're so easy to style. They are incredibly flattering, and it's a nice mini length, which is the preferred length on myself. And I love this with like a good campus boot, and then you put on like a light leather jacket. Light leather, that's an oxymoron, but you know what I mean, on top of this, and you've got yourself a little fall look. It is so incredibly cute. So that is all the clothing that I got. I'm going to show a couple accessories and some random little homewares that I picked up. The homeware that I picked up that really is the most noteworthy is this baby. Look at this. It is a light. It just hangs from the ceiling. This one is battery operated. I don't know if it has batteries, but it did say it was tested. I don't know if they were generous enough to give me batteries. No, it doesn't look like they were, but I can live with that because it was only $8, and I think it's very cool. I am just into that kind of jungalow style, so seeing something like this, I mean, there's no way she's getting left behind. But not only that, I also picked up this, which these have a weird film on them, and I think it's just from being in this box for so long, so I will definitely try to fix them and do something about it. But how cool is this? It's called a scarf shaper. So essentially you fold any scarf that you have around and it makes it into a belt. I know you could just tie a scarf, but usually scarf, because they're so silky, they kind of bunch into nothing. So I love this idea, and I really hope that I can get the film off of them so that I can also share it with you guys. But it is a vintage product, and I thought that was pretty cool regardless. Then I also picked up this little handbag. This is just another really cute one, color block, in beautiful condition. No make on this guy, but just a cute little statement bag, but in very wearable colors. And then I did pick up two belts, the first of which is this really cute genuine leather baby pink with the heart buckle. This is for all my horse girls, because there is actually horses all along this bad boy, which I'm not a horse girl, but if you are, I got this for you. And then finally I did also grab this belt. 80s absolute perfection. I love a wide waist belt. I think it's especially fun to cinch in something like a big oversized jacket, give it a little bit of shape, transform it into a dress, just get kind of creative with it. So I always like to have things like this in my shop because I personally am like 9 times out of 10 wearing a belt anyway. So that is it, you guys. Those are my pickups from my Atlanta trip. Atlanta really stole my heart, you guys. I really liked it. I had only gone one time prior, and this was years ago when I was working at a dental office and I got sent off for training and I did not have a ride or anything around town. So I did not get up to a whole lot. So it was so nice to experience the city. I am sure that I will be back. So if you've got any recommendations for me in or around the city, I would absolutely love to hear them. And then of course, if any of these caught your eye, please do not hesitate to reach out. But either way, I think it is just fun to share some new goodies with you guys. So these are all coming very, very soon. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support. Let me know what kind of video you guys want to see next, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.